This is Robin from the Back Pain Secret Podcast, and today we're going to talk about, is walking good for sciatica pain? Meaning, if you have pain from your sciatica in your back body extending like down to your foot, and you're thinking, should I go for a walk? And the answer is yes. That's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about that. And I have to go back like 25, 30 years back when I first injured my back playing ice hockey. I injured my back very, very severely, and I had to quit the hockey career altogether. And the doctors told me, most likely you will have pain in your sciatica pain and back pain for the rest of your life. I had it for 3 years, and there were so many different things. People were telling me what to do, but the walking is the one thing that you really should be doing on a regular basis. That's what we're going to go through, because so many times when you have back pain and you have your sciatica pain, you don't really know what to do because everyone's telling you all this stuff to do, and it can be really, really daunting, just too much information, and you just get paralyzed because you don't know what to do for it. Okay, so first off, walking with sciatica, a lot of people say, is it a good thing? A lot of doctors would say, it depends if the sciatica pain aggravates the pain. And of course, if you are in so much pain that you can barely get out of bed, you're going to have problems walking, right? But there's a few things that you can do to increase the chances to have a good walk with sciatica. First off, make sure that you have a pair of soles, okay? You get a good pair of soles, go down to a shoe store there and make sure that someone that actually knows what they're talking about can really make sure that when your feet hit the ground, it actually supports your feet and have a good pair of walking shoes. You can't be out walking in a bad pair of shoes and like if your feet is all messed up, okay? So that's number one, first off. Number two, you should avoid, to begin with, going uphill, downhill, stairs, steps, okay? Just try to walk on a surface that is fairly straight, and also walk at a pace that you're not like doing it, okay? Take it easy, step by step. And the number one thing people say to me, well, Robin, I can't walk for half an hour every morning, okay? I say walk for 10 minutes, walk for 5 minutes, and then you work yourself up gradually up to that half an hour. But the number one thing you should be doing, my friends, if you have sciatica pain, back pain right now, is to walk. You need to get moving, and you need to do it on a consistent basis every day, 7 days a week. Don't miss it. It's the number one thing you've been doing. So if you're sitting looking at this right now and you feel pain in your back, your buttocks, and you've been to the physiotherapist, the chiropractor, the osteopath, your orthopedic back surgeon, and you're popping down pills like crazy, okay, and nothing is working, but you know that you're not really doing your daily walking routine, okay? You're not doing the most important thing to do is to get walking, okay? So how should you walk with sciatica, okay? Well, specifically, you should start with doing these shorter walks, like I told you, okay? Also, the postural muscles will lose their endurance if you're like all hunched over, okay? So you need to think about walk up a bit, okay? So you're not hunched over when you're walking. And also, if you have pain where you're taking two big steps, take smaller steps, okay, to begin with, okay? And of course, take breaks, sit down, but it's important to do this at a daily basis in order for you to have success with this. So what happens in the body when you're walking, okay? Well, first off, you will have the release of these pain-fighting endorphins in your brain, okay? And you know these endorphins. It's when you've done something physically, you've gone to the gym, you've gone for a walk, you've gone for a run, you've gone for a bike ride, you do something physically. And after that, usually you feel kind of great, right? The problem seems not as big. You will have reduction in pain. You feel more happier, but it doesn't work like you do it once a week and then you will have the effects of it. You need to do it on a consistent basis, And I would say the first thing in the morning, go out for your morning walk, okay? If you're suffering from pain right now, back pain, sciatica pain, any kind of back pain, you need to get moving first thing in the morning, because first off, when you're out walking, and I would do it before breakfast or right after breakfast, so you have that out of the way. Because as soon as you start your work day, get your phone up, your laptop up, stuff happens, and you have problems finishing this. But this is the number one thing that you need to control in your life right now if you're in pain, because all that pain in your sciatica pain is affecting all the different other areas in your life. So it's more or less when you go for your morning walk, it's like putting on a light switch. It lubricates all the joints in your body. It calms your mind, and it gets your breathing going. It gets the endorphins going. And it's just a really, really super way to start off your day, especially if you're in pain. And like I said, I have patients that come in here, and they come in and they say, well, I have sciatica. I have had my sciatica pain in my leg for about maybe 3 or 4 months, and I'm going out running. Listen to me. You shouldn't be out running if you have that pain. If you can't walk for a good 30 minutes or 20 minutes in a slow pace, you shouldn't get your shoes on and go out running, because that puts more impact on your discs and joints. Also, if you're going to the gym, okay, and you're doing like squats, deadlifts, twists, sit-ups, all of that stuff, when you have sciatica pain and you can't walk for 20 minutes without pain, you shouldn't be doing that. It's too hard. You need to start with level 1, the first step, and then you go to the second step and the third step, and just ease your way up there. Okay, so I'm telling you, it's so common that people do too much. They you might be in your 20s or 30s or 40s, and a lot of people think, you growing up, you did all these different exercises, you were playing tennis, soccer, hockey, whatever, and then you have your family and stuff happens in your life, and you don't really, like, you get back pain for some reason. And then when they start exercising again, they start going in at that level, and then they injure themselves. Okay, so please start off walking. If you have back pain, sciatica pain, that's the number one thing. Before you can walk for half an hour in a slow pace, and it's okay to feel a bit of discomfort during the walk. Okay, that's okay. Also, it's okay if you feel a bit discomfort like right after the walk. But if the pain increases for like is there for 3, 4, 5 hours after the walk, then you've done it. Okay, and you need to reduce the time and the pace that you're walking with. Okay. Also, if you've had this pain, your back, body side, your leg down to your foot for over 3 months, and you've done this, you're going for your walks, you're saying, well, Robin, I'm doing my daily walks, and I'm doing my core stability exercises, and I'm really like, I'm standing up at my desk every morning at my office and stuff like that. Then you need to get an MRI, and an MRI is where they actually get you in and they put you in this oven, and you can see the quality of your discs and see if this is the sciatica nerve, right, that runs down, and you will see if you have compression there. And if the compression is really, really badly, they might need to do some like go in and operate it or something like that. But you need also to, before you go to operation, heavy pain medication, you definitely need to do the basics first before you start off with the heavy stuff. And lighter walk in the morning. If you're not doing it and you're watching this and you're saying, well, you don't understand, Robin, how much pain I'm in. I understand you're in pain. I was in pain for 3 long years after my hockey accident, and the number one thing you should be doing is to walk. I've also worked as a physiotherapist for over 20 years now, and I see on average a few hundred sciatica patients each and every year. And most people, the thing that they don't do, they don't walk on a daily basis. And if they have a desk job, they're not standing up at work. Half an hour in the morning, half an hour after lunch, half an hour in the afternoon. That's like the bare minimum. Just doing those two activities, and also get a good pair of shoes with a good pair of soles in, so you know that you get enough support. That's huge. That's huge if you have sciatica pain. And don't like expect it happening overnight. Okay, this stuff takes time. If you've been suffering for a few months or even a few years, and you're this like on and off, you go to a physio or chiropractor and get all motivated and you get like all pumped up and you do the exercises for a good month, and then because you're not getting the rewards for it, you just quit and you say, I'm just going to take some pills and forget about it. Okay, it's this off and on strategy that is killing your back pain and irritating you and just getting you annoyed. Okay, so do it. Just follow me and do it step by step. Start off this week, today, right after this video, to go out and walk for half an hour. Okay, get a good like book, listen to a book or something like that when you're walking. Just relaxed, no like hardcore music, no exercise bands, no friend or anything. Just go out for a good walk meditation, I call it. Okay, and just get yourself centered and try to do that every day for 30 days, and you will just see what happens. Okay, This stuff works, but you need to be consistent with it. Most people give up after a week and they will say, it didn't work. Well, it didn't work because you didn't follow the instructions, okay? So if you want more instructions, if you want more like what not to do, what to do, I'm going to show you what to do. Visit yoursciaticapainsolution.com, yoursciaticapainsolution.com. This Thursday, I have a free webinar, web class. I'll tell you all about the sciatica, what you should do, what not to do, and it's going to be good. So show up and please turn this off now. Go out for your morning walk and just make sure that sciatica pain gets reduced. Take care. I'll talk to you later.